Interface in C sharp, it's very important topic or a concept in any of the programming language. Here I'll explain it in what in C sharp. It's almost similar concept in all the other languages also. So what interface is that? We say it as this is a contract. It defines the what class can do. So I'll explain it in a simple way. In interface, what we do, we just declare a method. There is no implementation. You can see here make sound, there is a method declaration is there is no implementation, means there is no nothing inside that method. The functionality has written, just the declaration is there. And which class will implement this interface, right? You can see here down example, interface iAnimal is there and make sound method, just declaration is there. And which class is implementing this interface? Class dog implementing iAnimal. So then I'm taking that make sound method, then I'm giving implementation here, console.writeline the bug. So this is what implementation I'm giving it. This is how it works. Okay. And when I want to access that method bug, then I'll interface a reference will be there, just the reference. Then I'm assign that the dog object to that interface, the reference of animal interface. Then I'll animal dot make sound means that is the output is the bug. So here I think you guys getting one confusion here. In abstract class also there is a similar concept, right? In abstract class also we can have just the declaration of the method, and which class will implement that abstract class, that has to give an implementation. But there are characteristics of both, and interface and abstract class are similar and there are different also. So that's the reason we should know while coding and when you're developing an application, when to use what, when to use abstract class and when to use interface. There is a difference in it. Okay, that I'll explain it in a next video. Now make it simple, so I'm just explaining here what interface is. And when I'm creating an interface, the keyword I'll use it means we should use it a interface, means when you are creating a class, you use a keyword called class, then class name you'll add it. Similarly here interface means interface iAnimal you are declaring, means that's how you are creating an interface. Then I already said that interface cannot have a body of the method, it's just a declaration. But in abstract class I can have both, implemented methods also I can have, and just the declaration also I can have. So in abstract class I can have both, but in interface only the declaration methods I'll have. There is no implementation inside the interface. Okay. And then when which class is implementing this interface, all the methods it has to implement. It's not that I have 5 method declaration, I'll just implement 2 and I'll not implement all of them. So it when you do that, then you will get an the error saying you have to implement all of them. Okay. And next one is it supports the multiple inheritance. It means that multiple inheritance means there are 2-3 interfaces which is implemented by the single class. Got it, right? Then interface members are public by default. Why? Because in the interface whatever methods are there, they are just the declared one, right? Declaration is there. So outside the class, outside this interface only, which class has to implement that. Outside the class, if you are accessing something, that properties or any method, whatever it should be public, right? Inside the interface, if you make that method as a private, outside the class I can't access that because it's a private to that interface itself. Okay, it means that it is private to that interface itself, only that interface can access it. If other class has to implement that interface, means that all the properties methods whatever is there inside the interface, that all should be public. We don't need to mention that by externally. You can see here wide make sound is that you are not mentioning public, because by default it's public only, no need to mention it. That is what it means. These are the very key points about interfaces. And here just multiple interfaces you can see is that I walk is the interface. Inside that there is a walk method. Interface I run, there is a run method. Here the athlete is implementing both the interfaces methods here in the DOM. This is what it means. Hope you understood what interface is there. This one is very useful when you start coding, when you write applications and all, because you will create many interfaces, because there are multi type of architecture application. You'll create it like entire architecture, 3 tier architecture, something like that. So this is very useful, that the differences of abstract class and interface, I'll explain it in next video. Hope you understood what interface at least, and when to use it, and why it is. Yeah, thank you. Any questions, please comment below. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Thank you.